I promise you can have it all, girl.
YouTube, what is up? What is good, you guys? It's the Boul Nate. Shout out the Boul Nation. Hope y'all feeling good. Because I'm feeling good right now. Before we get to the video, hit the subscribe button, man. We're getting so close to 3,000 subscribers. I think we're at like 2748, 2750. So, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Like the video, comment. Comment what you think is Kid Cudi's best song. Because, obviously, in this video today, we're ranking, well, someone else is ranking every Kid Cudi song, and I'm right to it. Because, you know, I'm a huge Kid Cudi fan, especially growing up. His music was so relatable to me, so I'm like, I gotta see what he thinks is like, I guess, his best songs. Like, it look like it's divided up, so he might have like different sections, like maybe like, I don't know, number whatever to this number, or maybe like, I don't know, but we don't get to it. Gotta actually drink a little Celsius today, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up a little bit.
Cudi is my second favorite artist of all time, and I'll be ranking every single Kid Cudi track from his solo discography. Even though it is solo, I won't be ranking his mixtape A Kid Named Cudi. Kid See Ghost and his 2012 Wizard project will also not be ranked.
Okay.
This list is only songs from albums, so no random remixes or singles like Love, even though it is seriously a top 15 Cudi track, will be present in this list of 126 songs.
Okay.
There will be small...
126 songs. Okay, I say this is gonna be a 20-minute video, so you know, you want to get like a quick little snack, you want to get a little drink or something like that, you can pause it right here, get it, come back, and yeah, we could get more to it. So, are you back? All right, cool.
Snippets before each track shown to jog your memory. And of course, this is my opinion on what I like to listen to the most, and not what the best or worst Kid Cudi song is. Kid Cudi is a very personal artist that everyone connects to in a different way.
Yep.
So if I rate a song lower than you'd like, just make sure to keep that in mind. This purple section is songs I don't necessarily like listening to.
Okay, so first section, songs I like to listen to. So I mean, it'll get wrong. Like I said, Kid Cudi is a favorite of mine, but yeah, there was those songs from Kid Cudi. I'm like, I just don't jive with it. I think everybody has that from the artist. Like there's some songs you just don't really jive with. It's cool, you know. Oh yeah.
This is my least favorite.
Yeah, this whole Kid Cudi album. Oh god, I forgot what it's called. I think Speeding Bullet? I think it's called Speeding Bullet to Heaven. I think what was it called? But yeah, like when Kid Cudi kind of went on, like I guess like his kind of country nature, as you can see from like the album cover. It's kind of like a country nature spiritual. I don't know what kind of phase it is, but yeah, I just couldn't jive into all this album. It is me. I was gonna jive with it, but I guess he couldn't really do it either. So
Cudi track. This song is about someone's descent into insanity, though I feel like I'm going insane listening to this of my own free will. I'm glad this is a fairly short track. I don't enjoy the instrumental and Cudi's vocals on this one.
Yeah. I'm stuff for his album.
Again, another track where I don't like the instrumental and Cudi's vocals enough to like it. I don't really like this track. Nothing much to say after the past 3 tracks.
How you really don't like New York City Race Fest? Like, I mean, like it's literally just an instrumental. It's literally an instrumental. Like, okay. The thing is, like, I could see why somebody really don't like listen to it because it's literally just an instrumental. But I'm like, okay, I can see that.
This is just an instrumental interlude on Indica.
Yep. I actually like this too, cause like this another instrumental on from In the Cut. Actually, I like this one better than New York Race Fest actually.
The instrumental outro to In the Cut. It's just an instrumental, so I can't put it any higher. But when the drums come in, it kind of bangs.
Beautiful Trip.
Just the short intro to Man on the Moon 3 sets up the first act of the album perfectly.
That's his out. That's his
I
John.
sort of like what Cudi brings to this track, but I can't be bothered listening to it when it has such a long Beavis and Butthead skit. Another instrumental, this time from Satellite.
I ain't people Kid Cudi had this many instrumentals on his albums. Like, yeah, yes, like okay.
Like. This instrumental does sound crazy cinematic, though.
It does, though. This too.
The instrumental intro to Satellite Flight. I really like this one. Another instrumental, but the intro to Indica this time. And this one is actually nuts. And like I sort of said before, I like how the instrumental sounds, but they don't bring much to the table, hence the placement.
That makes sense. What?
I'm not a big fan of this more rock track.
I don't know. I actually like Young Lady. What's doing, Young Lady?
You just want some candy, I guess. Super high energy track, but I'm not the biggest fan of Cudi's vocals.
Yeah, I said like this album just didn't do anything, bruh.
This song gets a little bit too repetitive for me. I don't like it. There's a little too much open space throughout this track.
Red Eye, this is too low. Red Eye's a good song, yo. Red Eye is a good song. Red Eye should be like at least be top. Well, I mean, I probably say at least top 100, maybe top 80. Red Eye's a good track. It's gonna ain't nothing to do, and they kind of go, ooh, whoa, ooh, whoa. Can't get crazy, don't look at my mind, baby. Oh. Yo, I like this track. I like Red Eye.
Kid Cudi is barely on this one.
You like girls? Well, okay, they kind of come wrong, but the song "Girls," as I'm gonna say, yo, I don't know. For some reason, like people really don't like Indica, like that's your album, but I like it, like this song "Red Eye." I think "Unfuckwittable" is on here too. It's like I don't know, like people really don't like Indica. I'm like I ain't gonna lie to you, it did take me some time to warm up to the album too, but I'm like more. Let's tell like that. It actually bangs.
I think this song is kind of corny, not what I want to hear Kid Cudi on. Cudi isn't saying much here, a very forgettable track.
Why you like by my jeans?
Another track where I don't want to hear this from Cudi. I like the new type of vibe though. This section are songs.
Oh, come on, man.
I will come back to listen to these time to time. A very weird track. The guide is right on the edge of this section because I don't even know if I like it or not.
Yeah, this phase is on like
where I'm not sure if I enjoy listening to it or not. I think this is kind of an odd track, but it's just something to vibe to.
Yeah, it's good.
A very sad track about parts of Scott's youth. A great vibe throughout this track. Cudi is good, instrumental is good. Overall, great performance from Cudi, and I really like the chorus on this one. This song is amazing, gives me heavy Passion Pain and Demon Slaying vibes, but I think it's ruined by the Beavis and Butthead skit, and no more chicken sandwiches. Another great song with a Beavis and Butthead skit, ruined. This song would be much higher. I'm talking top 40 at the least, if it didn't have the Beavis and Butthead skit. This is one of the few tracks of the time which truly showed where Kid Cudi was at the time.
Yep.
This man was going through a lot.
Yo, that man on Satellite Flight, that like the album, yo, my man was going through it, yo. That man was going through like a phase, like this is like too like.
I understand why Cudi put this on Man on the Moon 3. It's very personal to him, and I understand why people may like this song. It's just not for me.
I can see that.
I don't know much to say about Insides Out. It just sounds really good. Slow, calming track, but it seals the deal with the rant, rant that he does with the guitar at the end of the track.
I like these.
Cudi is also barely on this track, not even having a verse, but RZA gives such a good performance.
Yes. King Wizard has to be higher. King Wizard has to be higher, yo. What? 90? King Wizard gotta at least be top. I'll bet he's top 50. King Wizard gotta be higher.
Some of my favorite parts of Indie Cudi is the production, which is mostly handled by Kid Cudi, and this song is an example of that.
Yeah.
This song's aight. This section
Literally.
is where I start to really enjoy the tracks.
Yeah.
Good Pharrell production.
Yep.
I do like the first half more than the second half, though.
Okay.
Wavy, spacey track.
Yep.
A super enjoyable vibe we got here.
Oh, man. You know I'ma fuck with a ball. Yo, I'll tell you, yo, In the Cut is such an underrated album by Cudi, bro. Like, yo, like I think Cudi even said it. I know Cudi said like it's kind of like it was like he was like, and he said he was like angry when he's making this, but I'm like, bro, like, I know, the album is just good. The album is good.
Another great production on an Indica track.
Sad and lonely.
I would say this is one of Kid Cudi's most explicit tracks.
Yes.
More vulgar, leader of the delinquents. The intro to Speeding Bullet to Heaven. When I hear this, I know I'm about to be on a trip for the rest of the album.
Oh yeah. What's that
Wedding
solid?
Tux is also just a vibe.
Yep.
One of the best sounding and written Speeding Bullet to Heaven tracks. Another good sounding vibe from Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. I was not a fan of this track for a while, but I've gotten used to listening to Man on the Moon 2. The final track of Disc 1 of Speeding Bullet to Heaven. Written in the perspective of his father. This is one of his saddest. Great sounding track.
Yep.
I really love the message of this one. Also, I like how they used it for the opener of A Man Named Scott. Great verses from Cudi and a great verse from Wale.
I like surfing. I like surfing. Like it's just I don't know. It's good. It's upbeat. It's around the wave. Come on, waves, babe. Oh, hey, yo.
The last song and lead single for Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying with great Pharrell production. Do it all day for the kiddies. Real life dreamers in the suburbs. The sound, verses, and meaning of this track are amazing.
Yep.
But that chorus ain't it. These next tracks are amazing.
I see that.
74 does seem like a low number, but it's not.
Not really.
I always smile when the song ends with "I got my daddy's gun."
Motherfucker, get it right.
One of the more rock-infused tracks of Man on the Moon.
Yep.
I like the confidence that Cudi brings to this track. It shows up in the lyrics and his voice. I'm falling back into space every time Cudi says "lost in the mood." Great verses and chorus. Overall, great Indica track. Cold Blooded is one of the tracks on Indica that sums up how unique that album is.
Yep.
The drums are truly the main force of the track, and the synths are always doing their own thing in the back.
Yo, Satellite Flight is one of my favorite songs, yo. Satellite Flight is one of my favorite Kid Cudi songs. This should be like top 10. Cause yo, Satellite Flight accomplishes everything. It's pretty much like Cudi, like it's literally like vintage like Man on the Moon 1 kind of Cudi. It's like taking to the satellite tonight, take flight to the moon. Can't get in my space. Yo. It's like one song. You just close your eyes and like you're on a trip. You're literally on a trip. You're in your own like spaceship that's flying. Like it Cudi just guided you. Like that's what Satellite Flight is. Like that song is amazing. And then like at the end, like now the vibes, and then like you just transcend. And then Cudi comes back on the mic like take it to the satellite. I'm like, hey yo, come on yo, Satellite Flight is the top 10 for me.
Great vibe heavy song. Not much lyrically, just enjoy the music.
That's Cudi though. Like for the most part, for like a lot of stuff.
So much reverb and delay on his voice. All around is a spacey track.
Yeah, What's Good is a good song.
A personal track for Cudi. Sounds great with a fantastic written chorus about overcoming hardships.
Great verse from Cudi and Chip. Don't play songs to be a little higher. Maybe top 30.
Man on the Moon 2 is drug ridden. Don't Play This Song is one of the first to mention it.
Oh, Immortal's a good song too.
Melodies and hooks are fantastic on Immortal. Solo.
I know, So Dolo Part 2 I really didn't like. So Dolo Part 2 I think it's because I think Kendrick messed it up. For me, like I think Kendrick maybe like messed up the vibe. Cause like obviously when we listen to original So Dolo, it's kind of like spacey, slow. You can tell Cudi's like going through something, and the hair, I don't know, it just didn't fit.
Dolo Part 2 shouldn't have been part of the Solo Dolo trilogy. I think it's too different than the first at the time.
See, that's what I said. Like I'm like, yo, like it was so different.
And a lot different from Solo Dolo Part 3. Still though, it's a great track with a good Kendrick verse.
I don't know.
An eerie, spacey track. Releaser is one of my favorite vibe-heavy Cudi tracks. I don't think there's much to say. It just sounds good.
This is how it's supposed
Brothers
to be.
is a testament to the people who stick with you through your hard times and your best.
Amen.
The intro to Passion Pain and Demon Slaying, a different sound to the song that can't be seen anywhere in his discography.
Oh yeah, this song with Trippy on it.
A track about the benefits and downsides to being a so-called rock star. A great outro to Man on the Moon 3. I have to laugh because I have no clue what the hell Cudi is saying, but it's fire. This section is full of banger tracks that I will never get bored of.
Ah, yes, the end, yes.
I think Chip has the best verse on this track. He does a great job with his storytelling. Copernicus Landing doesn't bring anything to the table, but this is one of the best sounding songs I've ever heard. You gotta listen to it.
Okay, Illusions for me gotta be higher too, cause this really Cudi this really vintage Cudi. These illusions in my head, oh, I don't wanna leave. It's back to head, oh, so long. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Illusions is such a good track, yo.
This is one track where Cudi is slaying his demons, hence the album title. Dive is probably the most underappreciated song from Man on the Moon 3.
See that? Yeah, that was a good song.
The experimental flows and melodies on this track.
Yep. That's the way I can see that.
Cudi's performance on Cosmic Warrior has to be some of the best on the album.
Oh, you just made a cut? Yep.
What an amazing track. Hard instrumental, and Cudi goes wild on this one.
Yep.
Good verse from Skepta, good hook from Pop Smoke. I love how artists are taking drill and making it their own.
Oh, these words are hard for me too, yo. Yo, Mary J. Blige does her thing with these words, yo. These worries are heavy, they was too much. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. I'm like, yeah, life is like that. Hit me up and then I fight right back. Yo, these words gotta be higher. These words gotta be top 20 at least.
Cudi excredes with confidence on this track.
By Design is a good song too. By Design,
Groovy track
yes.
with a great message from Cudi and Andre.
Yeah, Another Day's a good song.
People call Another Day a Travis Scott song, but I think Cudi brings so much new sound to this type of song.
Yeah.
Also, I love the reference at the end.
Oh, you mean, yeah, Maniac.
Great verse from Kid Cudi and Cage. I love the theme of this song too. The anthem to the people who worry and care too much. Just lay back for a while.
Yep.
One of the best sounding songs on Man on the Moon 3. Wounds is about change.
Yep.
And I can't get over the intro right before the verse. It sounds so good. The Heart of a Lion reference is one of the best parts of the Commander. The message of finally being in control of your own life is also motivating.
Yep.
The denseness of the hums make up a huge part of the instrumental. Unique flow from Cudi on his verses too. My favorite track from Satellite Flight.
Really? Too bad I had to destroy words. Too bad I had to Destroy You Now. His favorite song from the album. I don't know. To me, Satellite Flight, yo. But this is probably number 2 for me. It's probably Satellite Flight. Too bad I had to Destroy You Now, and then okay, I'm trying to think of like the third song on there. I can't remember the name of it, but Satellite Flight for me is the best song on the album.
I know a lot of people who listen to Cudi but have never heard this track before.
Really?
Well, you should.
How you Cudi fan know this is that?
The last track on Speeding Bullet to Heaven. Such an amazing sounding track, but it's actually so sad.
Really simple as. I love
the chorus of this song. As simple as that for your simple ass is great. My World is mostly about his come up and shoving it in people's faces.
Yep.
I just love this song. I think this is one of the more fun tracks.
Yeah,
also,
it is.
The swinging electric guitar sounds are nuts.
And higher.
Just a hard vibe.
Hard Lion should be like top 15, I think. Top 15.
An inspirational track about sticking up for yourself.
Just What I Am. Smoke.
Just What I Am is my favorite song from Indicut. Awesome.
What is my favorite song from Indicut? Just What I Am is up there. King Wish is up there. No, I probably say Just What I Am is my favorite song all day, John. Cause King Chip and like Kid Cudi, like they, I don't know, they make good music together. Yeah, cause his verse is like, "Oh, this is what you man got. Not many I trust. I'm gonna go my own way, God." I'm like, hey, yo.
Verses from Cudi and Chip
Yes.
with a great psychedelic hook.
Yes.
The beat shows how forward-thinking Cudi can be.
Yes.
On the first Man of the Moon 3 listen, I actually didn't like this song, but now it's a banger.
Crazy.
Man on the Moon tells the story of Cudi and how himself and his music is different.
We keep on running.
The most rock song Cudi had done at the time. Cudi sounds great, and Ye has a funny verse.
Yup.
Another Ye feature on this one. I love the production with the poker face sample. Great verse from Cudi, Ye, and Common. The last song on Man on the Moon 1.
It's a fun song.
The Deluxe. A tremendous closer to the album. I still don't know who or what this song is for, but it's a super chill song that you don't have to think much about when it's playing in the background.
Yeah.
This is a weird one to have this high. The acoustic version of Speeding Bullet to Heaven is my favorite song from Speeding Bullet.
Okay.
I love how raw this track is.
You're so wrong when I try and do
Eerie
right.
track. The escape from reality
right.
won't always be positive. The beat.
I'm sorry, yo. I love Cudi Song, yo. You feeling alright?
On Cudi Song is one of the best for Man on the Moon.
Yes.
The kicks hit so hard, and the chorus is one of my favorites. This is the top 20 section.
Uh-oh.
These are some of my favorite songs ever. Swim in the Light has absolutely no structure in the slightest. But I think that plays into the song.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen next. I think Baptized in Fire is Cudi's most underrated song. Cudi has some great verses and hook on this track. And Travis on the pre-chorus is also great. A trap banger off of Man on the Moon 3. But Cudi brings more personality on this track than the first few tracks. One of the more experimental songs from Man on the Moon 3. When you listen to it next, just hear that kick pattern. It is one of the best I've ever heard. Another sad, vibey track from Cudi. I like the sound and message of this track a lot.
Yep. My dream.
The first track to start off Man on the Moon 1. This is Cudi truly escaping from reality.
Good shots, Pop.
The true first song off of Man on the Moon 3. An absolute trap banger. One of the best intro tracks ever. Kid Cudi sets the mood perfectly, and CeeLo's vocals on the hooks bring it all together.
Yep. Soundtrack to My Life is like top 5 for me. No doubt. Soundtrack to My Life is top 5. Top 5.
Even though number 12 is still high for this list, I just feel like I should put Soundtrack to My Life higher. But I love the songs above it too much.
Okay, So Dope Part 3 is good. That's still doing.
Out of the Solo Dolo trilogy. This track brings you to a whole different space no other Cudi track can offer. This last section is the top 10.
Ah, yes. Checked on my mind. Okay.
The last song on Man on the Moon 2. I love the sound and performance of this track. The Void is so spacey and dense at the same time. The hook is one of Cudi's best ever.
I see.
Just a classic.
Literally.
Day and Night is what got Cudi on the map, and it's here to stay.
Oh my God.
This song just sounds phenomenal.
Let's go into like you
track
and me.
That just sounds so good. I love the ARP that is playing during the hook.
Classic.
Another absolute classic from Cudi. The message behind this track and how much it still means to Cudi and his fans should show how a song like this will never get old.
Oh, almost forgot about Ghost. Dang, Ghost is a good track. Very, very good track.
Ghost is just how it be sometimes.
It might fall, the sky might fall. Yo, oh man, I gotta get back to listen to Cudi more, man. I gotta get back to listen to older Cudi stuff, cause I'm like, dad, man, sky might fall. That's so good.
You're still able to push forward.
Nice down, give a fuck about my family.
This used to be my favorite Cudi song a while back. Mojo So Dope.
Wait, so what's number 1 then? What's someone missing? Like, look, cause thinking like he went through 100. Well, this is probably he went through 126 songs. What's I'm trying to see what's me number 1? I don't think it's So Dolo. What's number 1 then?
It seems to me like a reflection of his problems, if that be drug use or fame. But he still has to live with it. The outro is also one of my favorites ever.
Oh, how about Mr. Ranger? Wow. That's Mr. Ranger, that's literally Kid Cudi, yo. My man said, Mr. Ranger, tell me where you're going.
Mr. Rager is my favorite Kid Cudi track of all time.
I ain't mad. It's
Song
number
has
one.
Such a great message,
It does.
sound, and especially performance from Cudi. I love how after the bridge, he does the hook again, but has so much more emphasis in his voice and is truly asking where Mr. Rager is headed. That was all 126 songs from Kid Cudi's solo discography. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other videos. And if you enjoy those ones too, make sure to subscribe to the channel.
Oh, it's working every Kanye West song?
See you in the next video.
All right, and that's going to conclude the video, man. For the most part, that was a pretty good rating. And like obviously, like I said, like there were like about like out of 126 songs, there may be about like 5 to 10. I was like, that should be a little higher for me, but I mean for the most part, I think got it right though. And I do like how I kind of get like a little bit feedback at each song. Like, yeah, some songs spacey, dense, or like the hook on this one, or like the intro to the song. So yeah, I like it. But as always, like the video, get thumbs up. I know it's pretty long, but hey, 126 songs I gotta go through. It's good, but subscribe if you're not already and catch you next time.